Looking for some rock hard abs?
All you're gonna need is a yoga mat. Coming at you in 10 minutes now.
Hey, welcome into Fit Looks Different. We've got our first workout. It is an abs workout, just a 10-minute workout. We gotta start with a warm-up. We're gonna start with a light jog. Just picking up the feet, 30 seconds on the clock. Start that clock. Jenny, the warm-up is always key. Most people know that because you don't wanna hurt the muscles. You gotta keep warmed up,
Take care of them, yeah.
Take care of them. This is also a time though that I like to really think about what I wanna accomplish and get my mind right in a workout video. What are you focused on for this video?
I just want to be able to feel it in my core so I know that I'm working hard. That's all I want.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact, Jenny, you are about to feel it. Let me tell you. All right, we are done with our jog.
Awesome.
Now we've got around the world, so your hips, you got your feet out, and you're gonna just move those hips all the way around. 30 seconds on the clock. Start the clock. And you see, Jenny was more of a dancer growing up. So I watch Jenny and I think, oh, I want to do that. It's okay if you don't have as much swagger.
Yeah.
But if you do, show it off too, show it off. Okay, so goal setting is so important, and I always want to hammer that in the warm-up, how not only for a workout is your goals important, but thinking as a lifestyle and what changes you're making right now. All right, around the world's done. Next, we've got some high knees. We've got a modified version.
Yeah, so I'll do the modified version. You're just gonna tap your knees against your hands. Super simple, low impact.
And if you're looking for more high impact, a regular high knee. So 30 seconds, start that clock. High knees in basketball practice were always something that I was like, oh, those would always get me.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Makes you cringe a little bit.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
this is what really gets the body heated.
It does, it really does.
And the other thing I think about is how everyone says that abs are made in the kitchen.
I don't think that's true. No, because you have to have abs to be able to show them.
Right.
So abs are shown in the kitchen. Let's change it to that.
Yeah, there you go. But we're about to create those abs right now. All right, one more exercise in the warm-up, and that is jumping jacks.
So again, modified version, you're just gonna step out, low impact, better for your knees and your back.
And if
But-
you need to fix your yoga mat, you can.
Yeah.
I'll do the regular version. 30 seconds on the clock, here we go.
If you feel like you need to do a little more work with the modified, just go faster.
Yeah, and if you're not feeling like you're getting warm enough, we're telling you, you gotta get warm.
You gotta do
for
it.
this workout.
It's gonna kill you. In
We
the best
rehearsed
way.
it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we know what's coming. And we know that you can do this, so that's why we want to share it with you.
Yes.
5 more seconds, then we're ready to work.
Getting into it.
And
right.
done. Circuit 1.
All right, so circuit 1, we're gonna start out on our butts. So go ahead and sit down on your mat or your floor, and we're gonna start with hollow man. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your feet up off the ground, have your hands out like this. You want your shoulders off the ground. We're gonna start this clock at 30 seconds, and go. And the thing about this is if you feel like you need more stability, just cross your legs. That's gonna create a lot of stability for you. If you feel like this is way too hard for me, you can just kind of sit up a little bit more, or just be like Jamie over here, show off a little bit.
I tried to show off.
Yeah.
But with
But she's
this one,
feeling it.
I want you to know it's normal if you feel like you have to use the restroom or pee because your bladder's kind of
Right there. It's the lower abs you're
Yeah.
working. All right, awesome. So then we're gonna move on to some Russian twists. If you haven't heard of this, totally fine. You're just going to have your feet again off the ground, and you're gonna go from side to side, like that. And we'll start the clock 60 seconds, and go. Whew. Again, you can cross your legs for stability, or you can keep them uncrossed too. Sorry.
the nice thing is, Jen, I was just gonna add that if you are really a badass, you can add some dumbbells in your hand
Yes.
and be crossing those from side to side.
Yeah, but if you can't do that yet, you can also use that as like a tracker. Come back to this video later with dumbbells. Just show yourself up.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what's really important is people get caught up on, oh, well, I'm not losing weight. The scale isn't moving.
Right.
That's not how you need to track your progress.
Yeah.
There's so many ways.
Yeah. So my favorite is to take pictures so you can see all the different muscles that are growing on your body, and
Yes.
it's a lot of fun.
All the muscles that are working right now.
Yeah, you'll feel that. If you don't feel this right now,
Woo!
you're something else.
And that is impressive.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. So there's that. And because Jamie loves obliques, we're going to do a bicycle crunch.
Okay.
And what you do is you're going to have feet off the ground again, and you're going to put your elbow to your knee. If you can't touch it, that's completely fine. So we're going to put 60 seconds on that clock and go. So going along with tracking, the best part about tracking, for me at least, is when I see a new back muscle, a new bicep, that's when I know to treat myself. And yeah, you can treat yourself. Being rewarded really keeps you going. So I like to reward myself with new shoes.
Ooh, yes.
Or getting our nails done together.
Yeah. We've definitely done that before.
But you try to stay away from rewarding yourself with food,
Yes.
because you don't want a negative relationship with food. So just make sure your rewards are something other than food.
Yes. Jenny's are shoes and mine are purses.
Yeah.
So sometimes my rewards can be a little more expensive. That means you gotta make a bigger goal for yourself. If you're gonna buy that designer handbag, that's okay.
Oh, that was circuit 1, guys.
Obliques.
We're doing it.
Okay. Circuit 2. We are starting out with a plank. So that means we've got to get in this plank position. Hands in front of you. And make sure when you're in a plank, your bum is down. So 30 seconds on the clock. And start that clock. I'm doing the modified version. This is actually a lot easier to be on your hands versus Jenny. Now Jenny gets to show off.
I get to show off, yeah.
And planks are something that at first when I started my fitness journey, I never really did too many planks. Then I realized just how good of a workout it really is.
It is, you can feel it right away.
Yes, right away. That's why we're only doing 30 seconds of a plank.
You're welcome.
Yes. All right, take down your knees because you need one break. We need to let you guys know that this is the hardest circuit. It's coming at you, but you can do this one.
Yep.
We have no doubt. We're back in a plank position. These are called mountain climber twists. You got your knee up in a mountain climber, but then you gotta twist with it. So up and twist. And 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
These are my favorite because I like to get a lot done in a little time. And these work so many different parts of your
Oh yeah. Especially if you're patient. Like sometimes I wanna rush through these, but you'll notice Jenny is very good at these. You just really take your time on the movement. That helps a lot.
Yeah. Make sure you're twisting your entire core along with your leg.
Yes. Whew. We weren't kidding when we said this was the hardest circuit, but you can do it. All right. Now we're actually going to head to the couch. But if you're in a space that doesn't have a couch, don't worry. This is the modified version. It's more of just kind of a leg raise crunch. What would you call it, Jen?
Suitcase is what I've heard.
Okay, suitcase. There you go.
Kind of like it.
But if you do have a couch,
Which we do.
fun way to incorporate a couch into your workout.
Yes.
Jenny's gonna demonstrate this one. So, bum right on the edge of the couch. Your arms are in the back of the couch,
Grabbing it.
getting some support. And then you're gonna bring your legs up. We got this, Jenny. Knee to tummy. 30 seconds on the clock, start that clock. And you can see it working here. And what's cool is, this is a way to incorporate your living space. Your family room, your living room. You're on your couch and you're working out. So not only is it nice to say, oh, I can do this at home, but it's also nice to maybe save money. I mean, sometimes working out in the gym can be very expensive.
Yeah, I can.
So the fact that you're doing this at home is really nice. And Jenny is crushing it. I know how much that hurts. Woo, got it.
All right.
Beautiful. Now we're back to our mats. We've got one more left in this circuit. We're gonna get back on our back, and these are circles. So it's a little movement.
These are my least favorite.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
So you're back, laying down on your bum, and you're gonna go to the left, a circle movement. And Jenny's a lot better at it than I am.
If you need to, you can put your shoulders on the ground. That's completely fine.
We start the 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So we're gonna change direction. First, we're going to our left with the circles.
Yeah.
As Jenny said, this can be your least favorite, but this is another tracky one.
Yeah.
Because you think about how you're feeling in this moment, and the first time you do these, oh, it's brutal, right?
Yeah.
But the second or third or fourth time, you start thinking, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
So 3 more seconds on the left, then we're gonna change directions, go down and back up and to the right.
Oh, if you need to rest at all,
Yes.
now would be the time.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad about that. Just get right back into it.
Like we said, this is the monster circuit.
We're doing it.
You are doing it. And I'm so glad that I have you here, Jenny, as my support system. We get to work out with you guys, and that's what we love, is having someone right there with us. 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. But we're already on circuit 3.
That's good.
3.
Yes.
Where we're at.
We are. Yes, good job.
Thank goodness.
Yay.
Whew. Okay, so we're gonna be on our bums again, and we're gonna do a sit-up or a crunch. So if you are not able to completely sit up, that's completely fine. Just gonna do one of these.
Yeah.
Just get your shoulders off the ground. Okay, so 60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. And start. Ugh. Whew. So this one is another good tracker.
Yeah.
If you need to just do a crunch for now, you can do the sit-ups later. That's awesome. Good for you. Just doing it, honestly, it's gonna make you 10 times better.
And something we always try to drive home in any of our videos is not comparing yourself.
Right.
And that's the hardest thing. I mean, I do it sitting right next to Jenny. I'm like, damn, Jenny's got this down. She's working harder than me. And you can use that as a motivation to say, okay, I'm gonna work as hard as the person next to me. I mean, we're sisters, we're competitive.
Yeah.
So we do that a lot.
Yeah.
But it's the comparing when you're out on the everyday situation. Don't do that. You don't do that.
Nope. It's not healthy. It doesn't do anything for you.
No.
So.
It makes things worse, actually, when you start comparing yourself.
It really does. Okay, so this one is called a leg raise. If you don't know what it is, you're just going to be laying down, legs out. You can put your handies under your bum or just straight out too. You're just gonna take your legs, feet straight, and just raise them up. And when you put them back down, don't put them on the ground. Okay, so 60 seconds on the clock, and go. So like Jamie said, you can find motivation in other people. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
But the minute that you start saying, you know, this girl has obliques that I've always wanted, that's the thing. You can have obliques that you've always wanted, but your obliques are gonna look different from everybody else's.
Yes.
So just remember that. And remember, you're trying so hard, so be easy on yourself because you're in it. You're watching this video right now. You're with us, so you're doing great.
Exactly.
And if you need a little bit more motivation, something I like to do is post about it. So I'll post my transformations on my social media, not only just to have people be like, oh, you're doing great, that's awesome, but just to keep myself accountable.
Yes.
So I'm like, I can't stop now. I'm inspiring other people, or these people are gonna see, you know, what I'm doing, and hopefully that inspires them to do it too.
She inspires me all the time, for sure.
Whew. All right, so last one in this circuit
Yes.
is heel touches. So again, on the ground, feet on the ground, legs bent, and you're just gonna go from side to side, touch those heels. So 60 seconds on the clock, and go. But if you don't want to post on social media, totally understand that too. You can also just show a significant other or a close friend your pictures too, and just kind of tell them your goals. Because I find when I tell people my goals, like, I'm like, hey Jamie, I want to build my back, then I'm like more wanting to do that because I want to show you that I reached my goal. It's not just for me. So
I know that's so true. It keeps you a lot more accountable.
Yes,
too, which is nice.
It is.
I mean, you can always do it on your own, but it's so much nicer to have somebody that you can tell or talk to about or work out with.
Right. So you can feel this burn that we're feeling right now.
Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like, I can't breathe.
Oh goodness. So if we're breathing heavy, you know, we're doing it with you.
Yes.
This is real.
Which is nice because sometimes I feel like in any class that you take, sometimes the instructor's over there not
walking
doing
around.
it all. We're gonna do it with you.
Yes,
That's
always.
for sure. Okay, this is our last circuit.
We are here. That's nuts.
That was no time at all. As I'm dripping sweat.
I know,
So,
we're like,
this is where we are gonna work our back actually, because that is definitely part of the core.
Yes.
These are our Superman exercises. So get on your tummy, flat out, arms all the way out, and we're gonna raise both the arms and the legs up at the same time. So just 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
Just make sure you're really squeezing your butt and your back when you're up there.
Hey, I got a nice view, Jen.
You're welcome.
I can see you squeezing that thing.
I really like to work my back because I've had back problems for a lot of my life. And so knowing that I'm strengthening my back just makes me feel a lot better that I'm not gonna hurt it.
Yeah, so important.
It is.
Especially when you're trying to push so hard.
Right.
It's really easy to injure your back.
It really is.
It really is.
No matter who you are.
Yes. So one more back exercise for you. We're gonna stand up, and these are called good mornings. So we got your feet kind of farther than hip width.
Yeah.
I like to put my hands on my hip. This is all about squeezing and getting that tension when you move your body. Like, so when you're at the gym, you may have those cables helping you. This is about kind of making that tension. So you go down, and then you're gonna come up and squeeze that bum, really squeeze it. So 60 seconds on the clock.
Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Jenny's working harder than us.
I'm ready.
And start the clock, and down. And come back up and squeeze the core and the bum.
And make sure that you're hinging at your hips. I know that sounds super weird, but you wanna make sure you're not really like moving your butt so much.
Right.
You're just moving from the hips. And keep your back straight, because your back is working here.
Jenny, your hips don't lie.
They don't lie, I tell ya. You could also use weights too.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
Just hold your dumbbells up here, or if you have a barbell, that's even better.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you're squeezing. We're almost done.
We're almost done.
That's crazy. I know you're feeling it, so
Yeah.
like it's not that crazy right now.
Yeah.
But that's what we wanted with 10 minutes.
Exactly. 10 minutes, you're in, you're out, and now you can think about how hard you just worked, which is what I always like to think about. And for the next workout, you can think about what do I need to do differently. But you did it! We did that!
Oh, we still have to do cool down.
Yeah,
Not done yet, but
I get ahead of myself.
She does, it's fine. So for the cool down, we're gonna first start with an oblique stretch because as you noticed a little bit, your obliques are screaming. Thanks, Jamie. So we're gonna just have our hands up, feet apart. Just reach over to the side. We'll start with our left side. And 60 seconds on the clock. When we get to 30 seconds, we'll just change to the other side. Oh, what was your favorite part?
Well, the obliques, of course.
Yeah, right. Why did I even ask?
I know, but I also like showing off that you can do a workout on the couch. I think that's really fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
But Jen, what's your favorite part?
Probably that we just did it. Because I feel so good right now.
I know, seriously.
I didn't know if I could do it, but I have Jamie here, I have you guys, and
Yes.
that just helps so much.
We can do it together.
Yeah. Other
Switch
side.
sides. The other thing I really enjoy about working out at home is that thanks to our father, we sweat a little bit more than some people.
A little bit.
Hey, everyone's different.
Yeah.
So I'm really sweaty right now, and I always think that that's kind of nice to just be in your own household sweating.
Yeah.
So that's what I like.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, sweating is, you need to sweat. You gotta sweat out all that.
I know, I always feel like I'm working harder when I sweat.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Okay, so our last stretch is my favorite stretch. So you're just gonna touch your toes, feet together, go down and touch your toes. If you want to, and go a little bit lower. I'm gonna show off right now.
Ooh.
So 60 seconds on the clock. This really, we start now. This really helps my back. So it'll help your back, but it'll also help your legs. Because believe it or not, with the leg raises, you know, we use some of your legs, or when we were up on the couch.
Yeah.
We just try to use everything in this one.
Yes.
But after this, hopefully you are feeling the burn. But if you're not, that's fine too. You're on a different level of fitness journey. Like we said, you can just start this video over again.
Yeah. Go
Be
through
true.
it twice.
Yeah, be true to yourself. If you need that extra push, do it. Yeah. We're all different here, and I'm already toast, so I'm done. But somebody else.
No, but I'm really proud of you, Jen.
Thanks. I'm proud of you too. And we're proud of you guys.
Yeah.
We're almost done. 30 seconds left. Yeah, if you need to, like Jamie's doing here, you can go from side to side, stretch a little more. She really wants to stretch her obliques because she doesn't want to hurt them. And we're done.
Woo.
We already went through 10 minutes. Now we're gonna have to go to the kitchen and show them, but we'll do that later.
Yeah, we will.
So,
Thanks for hanging out with us.
yeah, we'll see you next week, same place, same time.